What's up, guys? We're just getting set up here. Got a great show. Got a great show coming tonight. So get yourselves some popcorn, a comfy seat, some comfy clothes, and let's get ready to chill, relax. Hopefully, most likely, have a few laughs. I'm gonna finish one of the very first military dark art pieces because it got sold. I'm very excited. One of my buddies from the Legion, he actually was running Legion Night. He's big with the Legion. I haven't seen him for a while, but I posted kind of all my dark art photos on my Facebook page, asking like, just basically like, come on, guys, please buy these. I haven't sold them. Got to make some money, and plus I got to make room on my walls. I got a whole new bunch of pieces I got to do, and we're gonna be doing them together. So get yourselves ready. All right, just getting ready. I'm almost there. Gloves. My gloves I need. All right. All right. I'm here with the Fort McMurray Giant Stomper logo hat. You guys know the Giants. How you guys all doing? But we got this paint thing we're gonna finish tonight. I have some talks. The military one. Somebody bought it. Somebody bought her, baby. Actually, you know what? Yeah, is it this one? It's not this one. Good thing I looked. No, it is that one. Yeah, it is this one. Okay, this is part of a two-part series. There's also this one too. So if anybody wants to buy that one, that's still for sale. $1,000. It was originally for 3K, so I'm trying to get rid of it. If you want it, it's yours. I gotta still finish it, but that's the worst it'll look. This one we're finishing today. The only thing we're not going to do on camera because it's boring is just seal it. But we're going to make sure it's all crisp. Everything's done. I might have to get some more brushes actually, but I'll do what I can with this brush that I have. But I hope you're all doing good, guys. Yeah, I'm going to take this off. Just supporting the Giants, but you can see me. Good to see you. Hopefully everybody's doing good. I had a crazy experience today, man. Crazy experience I never had before. Wild. And when we talk about it, I'm gonna wait for Neil Leon to come on because he heard it. I just talking to him earlier. And if you guys don't know, Neil Leon is my very first mental, what do you want to call it? Um, Mindfulness pack uh, client, or I don't want to say mental health, but it's like mental intelligence training, mental intelligence client. We'll talk a lot about, just being strong mentally, physically, emotionally, but it all starts with ourselves, our breathing, getting to know ourselves, understanding ourselves, knowing our worth. When you get to that point and you know yourself so well that nobody can bother you. Whatever anybody says won't really, it'll bounce right off you because it's not true. I feel like we get upset when the ego gets in the way and we think we're something. And when somebody calls us something else, we get really mad because that's not me. But if you know who you are, it's like, buddy, you're obviously delusional, you know? But good to see you guys. We'll have some fun today. Have a little bit of fun. So see those paintings behind me? Some of the dark artwork. We might do a little tour of the place after, but I got only my light on here. I think that works a little bit better. But when we do the tour, we'll walk around. These brushes are pretty ruined right here, but try to clean it a bit. We'll just start down here, shall we? Just in this area. Vault challenge. What's up with this? Vault challenge came up. Opt out. Too busy, guys. I'm too busy to do these challenge stuff, man. I can't do these challenges. Sorry. I'm gonna just ruin the game, man. I'm gonna ruin the game. This thing's bothering me again. Sorry about that, guys. Don't want to get you motion sickness here. That's actually what happened to me today. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. But I got bad. I got really sick. Got really sick today. And it's probably going to surprise you how I got sick. It's going to probably surprise you how I got sick. But let me know if you guys have anything to talk about, any stories, anything you want me to say. We'll talk about it, you know? But we'll just get in here. I don't want to miss any chats, man. I don't like that. So I like to take a look at the screen whenever I can. And if anybody asks anything, I'll try to be here for you. Glad everybody's good. Glad everybody's doing good. Yeah, pretty crazy day today, man. Pretty crazy experience. Actually, I might as well just talk to you about it. Neilion will come on and we could talk after. But I went to this movie. I want to know, like, you know me, I'm training kids all the time. I'm an athletic trainer. I don't have kids, so I don't know what the kids are watching or seeing a lot of. I guess I know some of the influencers that are big with kids, but I don't know the movies, the shows. I don't sit there and watch the shows like a lot of you parents do with the kids. And you might kind of, just sit there with them, just kind of watching it, but possibly not taking it in. You're watching your kid. So I went to a movie today called Dog Dad, kids movie in a matinee, so like an afternoon movie. And it's funny because I used to do that all the time before. I just used to like to chill. It kind of shut my mind off for a little bit. It got me into this other world. So I just go to movies all the time. And I'm like, I'm going to start doing that again, but I'm going to start doing it for studying purposes. So I'm going to study like what the kids are seeing, and I'm going to see this movie and see what it's about. So maybe I could talk to some of them and be like, hey, when the so and so the dad dog, talked about this, and that person said that, and they got upset. So I just want to like be able to communicate with them in ways that they understand, maybe bring up certain shows and stuff. That's all. That's all. So I go to Dog Dad, get in there, got a nice seat, got one of those premier premium seats. I'm all lounging. I got my popcorn, I got my chocolates, and I'm trying to get into it. Can't really. There's so much like, I don't know, just energetic voice, like almost like the cartoons are overacting. Overacting. Like Jim Carrey got in a lot of trouble for people saying he was overacting, but that's just I loved him. But overacting these cartoons. If I can't say anything other than that, like I don't know, like I don't know if you guys understand what I'm saying, but it was uncomfortable. I couldn't really follow. And guys, get this. I got sick, man. I got really sick. I put my head between my legs. I started to shake. I got really hot. I felt like I was going to puke. I figured there became I couldn't shake it, but there was like almost a loop in this movie of sounds that was looping, and it was like the cartoon's talking, and you couldn't really tell if you're watching the cartoon. But I got into a different realm almost, and I was listening to this vibrational sound that was looping all the time with the characters talking, and then a character would yell, and characters talking, a character would yell or scream, and it was like a loop of these sounds, and it was continuous, and it was getting me sick. It was almost like seasickness. Um, I don't know if you guys know what I mean, man. It was an experience I've never had before, but the movie honestly made me sick. I got down. I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna puke. Like something's gonna happen here, and I eventually um, got myself into the second seat beside me. I put up the armrest, and I opened up the other chair. It took me so long to get to the other chair. The buttons, I was crawling to get there. Pushed the button to get the other chair leg up, and I laid there in the fetal position till I passed out. I got woken up after the movie by one of the cleaners. You okay, man? Fuck, bro. I don't know what happened. That's what I said to him. I don't know why, and I had to move so slow. I felt like I was like drunk. And I'll tell you guys, if I smoked anything or did any, yeah, like did anything, I don't, I didn't do nothing. I went in there, popcorn. I brought a couple like chocolate bars in my shirt. Oh yeah, look at this. Oh, I gotta show it to you. Fuck, I didn't bring it. Well, I'll be right. One sec. Yeah, it was insane. I can't explain what happened, but I felt like I was being brainwashed or hypnotized with the sounds. Well, it's not over here. Where is it? I had a chocolate bar in my pocket there, my sweater pocket, and it melted because I got so hot. Here it is. So this is one of my favorite chocolate bars, Kit Kat, and I had it in my sweater pocket here, and as I was bending over, like just kind of, and I was bending over like this. I had to move. I had to shake. There was a shake I had to do in order not to puke, in order not to get sick watching this Dog Dad movie by myself in a theater. And look at this. Do you see how melted it is? Like the misshapen. I got so hot it melted this in my pocket. It was crazy. Um, yeah, I don't know if anybody has anything to say about that, but I felt like I was getting mind controlled. I don't watch kids shows. I don't have kids. I'm not used to it. So when I went to watch this movie and try to understand what kids are up to, kids are doing, kids are watching, for the sake of maybe saying, "Hey, you saw Dog Dad? Did you remember this part?" It was really sad, but he came back from it stronger. He came back, stronger from it. He got through that, those tough times. He didn't, shy away from it. These are the kind of things I want to connect with. Sometimes they can't connect with my stories. I'm not in the know. So I'm like, I'm gonna go watch this kids movie. And you know what I was thinking too? Because I'm seeing these parents come in with the kids and stuff, and I'm like, do they think I'm a pedophile? Like I'm thinking to myself, do they think I might be a pedophile or something? That's where the world's at these days, right? It's like, what? Like I know I look like the guy who uh, go after pedophiles to hurt them, to try to be gay to really hurt them. I'm that kind of guy. I don't know how best to say it, man, but you know what I mean? Like I didn't want them to think I'm some creep just looking for their kids at this because it's like a kid show, kid movie, right? So it's like that comes across my mind. But it's like if anybody was to say anything, I'd be like, "Yo, I'm a fitness trainer. I train a lot of these children. I want to help, and I'm trying to get in tune with what they're seeing, in tune with what they're watching. It's nice when somebody knows kind of your favorite show or movies and can use that, use certain scenarios and bring it to your life and say, hey, you got through this just like Dog Dad got through it or the cat or whatever, right? So, yeah, anyways, it was a crazy experience, man. I got so sick. I got myself in fetal position. I was on the couch, the two couches, the two, you know, basically it's couch, right? When you got one of those premier seats, nobody was really around me. Wasn't many people in the theater altogether, and I was in my own row by myself. But man, it was something else. I can't believe how sick I got, and it was the sounds it wasn't the words because I wasn't really hearing the words. I was hearing the vibration or the sound tempo changes. It was on a loop. It was on like a 30-second, 1 minute loop where it kept happening and happening. I can't, and that was the Dog Dad movie. It freaked me out. Yeah, and I got sick. No, I didn't get sick. I was feeling sick. But yeah, like I said, I had to shake to keep myself from really puking, from really getting really sick. And then eventually I passed out in that fetal position, once I got the chairs all set up. And I get a tap on the shoulder. It woke me up instantly. And the guy's like, are you all right? It's guy cleaning. The movie's done now. You all right? It's probably 30 minutes in. It did that to me. 30 minutes in or something that happened to me. Crazy, right? But I don't watch kids shows. I've never seen a kids show since I was a kid. Even when, I don't watch TV or much, When the wife wants to watch a show, we'll go to my room, cuddle in my bed, and we'll put on a movie or some show, she'll read a book or I'll play some video games. I'll put on Xbox or something, and that's my time on the TV. Other than that, though, I'm not really watching. So, um, man, it was insane. I don't know if anybody's else had that experience. Let me know if you have. Um, but yeah, something else. something else for sure. But okay, I'm gonna get into some painting here, and I'll look every now and then, see if anybody wants to join. I don't know if everybody wants to join because I just see that they're, I guess, watching and can be available for live. So if you do want to join and you're able to go live because you have enough followers, let me know. I'll throw you on live. Neelion will get here too. We could have some good talks. But until then, let me know if you want to come on, talk about anything you want to talk about, if I can help you with anything. If you got something that you want to share that might be able to help other people, I'm down. Come on on. Come on, if that makes sense. So all I'm doing is going over some of these black areas. What happened here, if you look really close, you'll see some scratch marks. There's some scratch marks there. And just what I did was I try to seal it with a paint or a seal that you paint on. And somebody recommended it to me. I think it was called, um, can't remember now. But anyways, you had to paint this on, and it started going like uh, white almost. It started making the picture like not what I wanted it to look like. So the painting not what I wanted it to look like. So I ended up having to fix it and scrape it all off, and it ruined some of the painting. So I'm gonna have to go over that again. But that's okay. Got something to do with you guys, right? Just hanging out. If anybody wants to come on, let me know. I don't know how many people are watching. Maybe nobody. No, not ending the live. Not ending the live. I don't care. But yeah, it's gonna be a good one tonight, baby. Gonna be a good one tonight. Have some games, have some shows, talk some stuff. Yeah, I guess what was the things we talked about last night? We talked about that I'm a bad teacher, right? My first client with this mental health, with the mental coaching is Neelion. So if you guys see him or hear his name, that's why he's my first client, my first ever just focusing on like I help people through this when they're personal training, fitness training with me, but not just like fully on mental health stuff, fully on kind of strengthening your mind, fully on, trying to help him with getting himself better. He'll tell all of us what happens with him um, when he comes on, but suffers from mental health like a lot of us do, and just wants to get himself stronger. And man, he's got so much. Like he's such an amazing individual. He cares so much about other people. He's one of those guys that will watch your live that you don't know, that will message you afterwards and say, "Hey, are you okay? If you need somebody to talk to, I'm here." You know what I mean? And he strongly believes that that will, not just this, not just that'll help his scenario, but it's just him. It's him. He loves that. He wants to help people. He's genuine like that. And what makes me sad is he's contacted a lot of other influencers, not other influencers. I don't consider myself an influencer, but he's contacted other people, other, um, I guess, influencers. But he got rejected a lot, man. And the ones that did talk to him kind of screwed him around, or ended up disrespecting him in some way or form. And I just feel so bad for that man because the world, that's the shape of the world right now. We think everybody's like weird, or why you want to help me? You don't even know me. It's like, well, who cares? Like, let them try. Like, maybe we might meet somebody new. But some people are in their own world. They might not want to meet anybody, and that's fine. But it's sad, man. Let's see who's here. There's Neelion. What's up, buddy? You got your right account? No, you don't. Yeah, you do have your right account. Nice. Invite. Why can't I push it? Did I invite you already? Am I continue? Okay, I sent you like 20,000 invites. There you go. I'll see you when you come on. Yeah, we're just chilling, man. Having a good night. We're gonna finish most of this painting. Just getting the little intricate areas that nobody else can tell are messed up, but it just bothers me. And I can't believe I sold it. Well, I can. It's a nice painting, but just like I'm just happy. I'm just happy it's gonna go in someone's house. I'm just happy they're gonna like it. I wouldn't be surprised if he actually puts this in the Legion. That'd be awesome if he did. I was actually thinking about, I don't know if you guys remember, anybody remembers, but I was actually thinking about donating it to the Legion. That would have been nice of me, right? But I just can't, man. I need the money. It's just, I do. I need the money, and it just sucks, right? Like I want to get to the point where I don't need the money and I could donate. I could donate a lot of these paintings to places, but no, I can't right now. I really have to worry about my money, like getting my clients happy and getting more clients and maybe some online clients. Um, and with Neelion, I'm going to be getting some mental health clients too, so that'll be good as well. It's not letting you join, man. Why? Let's try something else. It says you joined. Say hi. Oh, joined is just here, being here. Okay, so we're getting Neelion's creeper account. We're gonna get that account to join. Invitation sent. Neelion's got two accounts, right? How many of you's got multiple accounts creeping with it too? How many of you's got two? Am I the only one that only has one account? Let's see how many people. Let's do a poll. Let's do a poll on how many people have multiple accounts. You're probably right. You probably lots do. You
Yeah,
gotta
I
you,
think,
you gotta turn
huh?
off. You gotta turn off what's in the background. It's distracting me.
Hold on, let me see.
There's like a sound
Oh,
happening. There's like a sound happening. Yeah, I told him I'm gonna have this done by the weekend, so we're gonna take our time on it, make it look real good. Oh, Oshpodge. Is that something? Oshpodge. It's
can you hear
even
me
worse
better?
now. It's even worse. Way more loud
Oh,
noise
okay. Hold
behind
on,
you.
hold on, hold on.
Hodgepodge, Hodgepodge, Oshposh, something like that. That's what it was. It was like it's supposed to seal the painting. It ruined it. So I had to go back and scrape all that off. So it scraped most of the painting, and then I got to now repaint it basically.
Is it still bad?
No, it's better now.
Oh, okay, cool.
Still got a little bit of static though. I don't know what it is. You didn't have that last night.
That's weird. Man, you want me to come back? Join back? Come back?
No, we could deal with it. We just can't talk same time because I think that's when it happens. So just yeah, yeah. I just hear it
Okay.
now when we're not talking. I hear some kind of. It's almost like a
Like a
static,
ringing?
like a static symbol, like static sound.
That's weird. Let me put it over here. Maybe that's. Hold on. Um, Let me know if it gets any worse. I'm gonna mute up. So I'm gonna
Anybody
mute
here?
up.
Anybody else hear that? That kind of almost like he's underwater or something sound, or is it just me?
Let me know if it gets any worse.
Yeah, well, as long as you can hear me, because I can't hear my voice sometimes because it's going off, right? But
Have you ever like went to like lives
oh, you know
where?
what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take off the headphones. Give me a second. I'll just
All
go on
right.
the phone. I'll just go on the phone. I have these on the wrong way. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Is it any better?
Yeah, it's better now. Yeah,
Oh, okay. Decent, decent, decent.
yeah. I'm not getting that sound in my ear, and
All right, good. Cause I ain't wanna break your eardrums with that.
yeah,
Sometimes my mic is up.
yeah. It's all good, man. We're good. We gotta figure it out. Yeah. So is that crazy? What happened to me today? Like,
Man,
I
I'm
don't know how
still
long. How
because
long is that movie? Check the length of that movie because I woke up like I got by the time I got in my car, I think it was like 3 o'clock or something, and the movie time started at 12:30, 12:35.
man, I was
I missed
actually like,
I missed
what
something.
happened?
I don't know. Like
Like,
somebody sent something. I think I just don't want to miss things from people. I don't know if I did.
oh no, I got you. What I'm about to do is because the mod you gave was on my original account, so I'm gonna just go on both phones and just do that. So I'm just kind of like multitask, whatever the case is.
Both phones. What are you,
Yeah.
James Bond over here?
Nah. That's what I'm gonna do. I ain't realized it because I usually go because I haven't the first time I ever went live was like last year. Um, and I always use this account. If I use my other account, it's gonna be some people, like a lot of tons of people. I ain't gonna lie, because I'm very like active on that account. I gotta figure out what's going on.
Okay,
They got my
okay,
stuff
there.
messed up, huh?
You tooting your own horn?
Yeah, just a time, just a little bit, just a little.
Yeah, you do. You got more followers than I do on that account. You are. You are.
Oh, do I ain't even notice. I
You
don't
got
be.
more followers than me on that account. We got to change that, peeps. Follow. If you're watching right now, you watch for more than like 3 seconds. I'm due a follow. You owe me.
You know what we
Watch
should
more than
do
three
one day?
seconds. If you're watching more than 3 seconds, you got to follow, guys. And trust me, you won't be upset about it. You'll be happy. You'll be happy all the time.
your,
Nonstop
li-
happy.
your life will get better.
Your life will be better. You'll learn a lot about yourself. You'll learn a lot about me. That's pretty cool, right? Get to know me, hang out with me. I love you. Love you for following me. And Neil on, right? Like we've been
Yeah, you know
for a
what I'm
while.
saying?
Yeah, man.
Hey, I got like an idea. I think one day, we should do a push-up challenge. Every time a follower comes, we got to do a push-up.
You know who you're talking to right now, right?
Hey,
You know what?
hey,
You know what? I done when they called me Freedom, right? Like
yeah.
those special places I went to. When they called me Freedom, they used to call me Push Down. They didn't call push up. We didn't do push ups. Freedom pushed the world down. That's what they called me, Push Down. Because I was so strong. You don't want to. You don't want to challenge me in that. Never.
Okay.
Never.
Now, hey, I'm telling you, hey, that's going, you
But yeah,
know,
let's play along. Because you know what? I need some push ups, push downs in my life here.
push downs, push ups, push downs.
Pushing the world down, man.
You know what I'm saying? I think my job on earth is to push the world up. You know?
Yeah, push the world up.
Yeah.
The reason was I was, so strong, right? So the world
Yeah.
was actually going down. So everybody like almost like, lost their footing a bit.
Yeah.
So, you know, you don't want to mess around with that. Not too much, anyways.
I think you will be. I had a thought yesterday. You know what I'm saying? As we was talking, or like offline, like you will be a very I kind of think of this in my mind when I hear you talk. You will be such an interesting celebrity to interview.
Really?
I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of weird because it's like every time I hear you talk, I'm thinking like you in this interview room explaining your story or explaining something. That's how every time when I hear you talk, I think it like I feel like you will be a very like interesting fan favorite celebrity. Feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. No, get me some interviews. Let's get some interviews going. We should practice interviews. You should interview me. I never do interviews. I done a couple interviews on a radio station here with Shauna McKinnon. She was a radio gal that trained with me. And I did a couple interviews with her, but nothing since. She left town. She had MS. I don't know if she's on here, man. I'd love to talk to her. She had MS, older lady, and I try to help her through MS and stuff. Keeping her body moving, thinking about function, thinking about really just feeling the muscle. But it all started with, what do we say? Everything starts with
You said what?
So I was working with Shauna McKinnon. She MS. She's the one who was on a radio DJ over here, and she interviewed
Right.
me a few times, talking about the military, talking about mental health, talking about a few things. I think it was 3 times I got interviewed on the radio station, and the first time
Yeah.
was hilarious because I swore so much. I swore, and I'm like, I'm sorry, it was live, right? So
Yeah.
I was like, they're never gonna invite me back now. And then I got back 2 more times, and I was way better, like way better.
I did a few, I ain't gonna say interviews, but I kind of was like, I was a guest on live, like with a bunch of people. And honestly, like, the thing was, I'm both when it comes to folding under pressure and being calm under pressure. Like, I'm both ways. Like, it really just depends on the situation. Like, I'll
Okay,
be
tell
able
me a
to talk in
scenario.
front of
Tell me a scenario where you're both in a scenario. Like, what happened? What made you calm, or what made you change? What made you change it? Do you remember any scenarios?
you. Asked me what made me change that.
Yeah, can you hear me okay? If I go that way, if I look that way?
Yeah, it's kind of like that's why I'm fading. I apologize. I know I keep asking. It's fading a little bit every time you come that way, but it's all good though. I'm turning it up. Just don't want to be green.
That's why I like using the headphones, but I'll just try to talk louder.
Yeah, you good. You good. You good. So you were saying why did I change that?
No, no, no. Saying like, what'd you say? You said like you could go both ways. Like you could be calm, good interview, or you could go
Yeah.
the other way, right? Like not be calm.
Yep.
Like, yeah.
Yep.
So, what has there been interviews where you were calm and then all of a sudden something happened and you weren't, or is it either or? Like it happens, just you're either calm or you're either not calm.
So there were a few things, and it's crazy too because I'm very smooth, like in certain like because
No, he's not.
huh
Nothing.
um it's kind of so for example like my friend we was having a conversation. He owns like a platform. He do like a thing called it's called like big guard or something like that. It's like he like a fitness influencer, right? And he was kind of
Right.
like there was a thing where he did like a inspiration type thing, like somebody who was inspiring to them. He do a person a week, basically, right? So
Oh yeah,
he,
yeah, yeah.
we was on the phone. He was like, "Yo, you want to do this real quick? I can record, and then you can tell me about yourself, and then I can just post it on." I said, "All right, cool." So when I got on there, I kind of went. I kind of missed the plot, and I kind of like
Oh,
I
okay.
did. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, I just rambled off, but he was kind of giving me signals throughout the his recordings that okay, all right, I'm gonna ask you about this, right? Answer this. So it's kind of like you know, I I'm both ways, and but I like getting
Kind of
interviewed
put you
though.
on the spot. You felt you got put on the spot a couple times or something, or
Yeah, it was like that. He was kind of like because we were talking about mental health a lot. So, and I told him what I do on my free time, like how I check in on people and do all
yeah.
these things. He was like,
I told this live about you, a little bit about you, and about what you're my first kind of mental health performance client, right? And
yeah,
I told him like that's how you are, and that's amazing, and how some guys have turned you away. Just be like, who are you? You don't know me. Like that's kind of weird, right? And I kind of loved it. That I don't know. Like we didn't talk right away because I think it was kind
mm,
of off guardish. But yeah, like by the time we started talking, I'm like, that's genuinely you. You just want to help people, and it's like that is so rare. That is
yeah,
so rare that you want to call out and help people. And I think as we've talked a lot more, like we've known each other for a long time now, but that what I talked about earlier was, or I talk about often with you is um, that is the way you want to heal by helping others. It makes you feel good, like it makes like people don't understand helping others makes them feel good. You know, right? But your superpower is what's hard for you is helping yourself, right?
right,
That's your power. That's your secret power, superpower, because you're not that good at it. Sitting with yourself and being alone and just kind of shutting everything off. You want to be helping me. Like even when you're going through some stuff and I want to help you,
You turn it around almost always on me to be like, oh, how are you doing though? How are you? And I'm like, no, we're talking about you. Now we're talking about you. You know, and
Yeah,
that's cool
yeah, I do
because
that. I do that
we
too.
both got. I don't know if you remember like, you want to say it's an argument because it was an argument because we're going back and forth on the importance of knowing yourself well, and
Yeah,
you got to do it yourself. You have to do it yourself, and you had the other perspective of why would I? There's so much help out there. There's medical fields, there's people, psychiatrists, there's all this stuff. Like, use them, right? And it was a different perspective because I never really heard that, right?
right,
And then it clicked. That's who you are. That's who you are. You help people. You want to help people. That drives you, but you're not helping yourself. You're losing yourself
right.
in that pattern, and it's very very unique, very rare. I gotta say, because not a lot of people are like that. And I just want to say I love you, man. It's so true that you are unique. And if I can help you win that superpower by helping yourself, the sky is nowhere. You're going to be way above everything. You know, the sky is going to be low for you.
Man, you said the truth, man. We did have this, debate about it, and you
Debate.
were
That's
telling
what
me some.
debate. This wasn't we don't argue. It's a debate. Yeah.
We was going like, back and forth on it, and you said some very, truthful things, and I really, that really stuck with me. And everything you tell me, I take within myself, and I utilize it throughout my own life. So, the things you were telling me, and I'm like, some of the things was the hard truth, and I needed to hear, like, man, you need to do
Yeah,
this.
you know, and that's the
Yeah.
thing. I'm not going to shy away from the truth.
Hmm.
True friends don't do that. True friends don't shut their mouths when they should be talking. We have to be able to check our friends. We have to be able to check them respectively, but we got to check them because if they're doing something wrong that you don't agree with or you know that's not their character, you have to tell them or you're not a true friend, right? Just like all the yes men that celebrities have, right, around them that are, doing crazy shit or whatever. It's like, where are your friends? Oh, they're getting an allowance. They're scared not to get that allowance anymore, right? That's not a true friend, right?
Right. Exactly. Hey, real quick.
I'll be right back. You keep talking. I'll listen.
All right, cool. So like, as I was talking like to Samto, and I'm really understanding the true essence of a real friendship, or who you consider somebody as your friend versus your associates. So everybody has their own definition, and I love to hear other people's definition because my definition is you be there for the person through thick and thin. You be there during their worst times, right? And it's vice versa. They check on you, check on each other, and from there you create separate memories from those things. So it's in my mind. I understand throughout friendship is supposed to be a automatic understanding of each other when it comes to each other's struggles. And it should be a no-brainer when it comes to being there for each other, right? And I just don't some friendships don't even be friends, and I try to be careful who I call my friends because I put so much energy and time through people, which I really don't mind. I don't expect anything back, right? You do things out of
Yeah,
the
yeah,
kind.
you're cool like that, but you do kind of expect. You do sometimes expect because that was the thing with you is. But keep going, keep going. We'll get back to that. Just remind me. But keep going.
So in a sense, I see it as there was some friendships that I'm going through right now where I am the only person who is considering reaching out when it's, and without necessarily, for example, like if I don't contact this person for like months, we're not going to talk for over 2 3 years because they won't take that initiative and text me and be like, hey, how you doing, whatever the case is. I have to make that initial step to create conversation, and it doesn't feel like a friendship because I have to initiate first to be, for us to talk.
Not a friendship. That's a one way. That's a parasocial. That's like a parasocial relationship with a new term now, right?
Yeah.
Like me talking to you only this time, only now, or the people that watch that don't say nothing, right? That's a parasocial where it's only one way, right? Keep going, keep going. Sorry, cut you off.
Are you good? Hold on real quick before I continue. I'm trying to get my camera on. Um, you may can allow me to turn it. It might be a thing where I gotta do it probably on the off time, but I'm trying to turn it on. I'm trying to do this for the first
Camera
time.
on your. Let me see. Can I do something here on my end?
If you can, let me know. If not, it's cool.
I clicked on your name and there's camera. It says camera, but it doesn't. It's not. It's not. It's grayed out. Like I can't hit it.
Okay, okay. Don't worry about it
I
then.
could
All right,
expand you though. I could expand you, but that doesn't do anything other than
let me see.
make me smaller.
There might be a thing where I can turn it on. Here, I know exactly what I need to do. Hold on. Let me do this real fast. Hold on, because I'm trying to do this for the first time, get comfortable on cam. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Okay.
Oh, I just figured out how to do something.
Oh, you gave yourself a rose.
You remember you giving me a rose yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Well, you laid it on my leg for me. I'm laying it on your leg right now for you. Give you a
I should have
rose.
did this before the live. Oh dang. All right, whatever. It's cool. What I was talking about. So let me see what I was at. Okay, yeah, you said parasocial friendship, and then it's like I am always the first person, always going to take that initiative and wanted to connect with the people I haven't talked for a while, right?
And
I don't like forgetting about people and like leaving them in the past. It's just not me. I'm not really that like I don't have that type of heart where I can just stop talking to a person just because they haven't talked to me for a long time and then just leave them. But when I do approach it, it just it's a challenge. You know, it's a challenge to me and my ability to keep friends and being able to
yeah.
socialize with them. So
Right,
it's
right.
definitely a challenge, and I'm learning throughout the way who's my friends or who's not. But I will never abandon nobody. You know, even if somebody I haven't talked to in years, I'm gonna hit them up later, random day, like, "Hey, how you doing?" You know, and I've done that before. And it's like I can't. I'm never gonna abandon nobody because I know how that feels. I know that pain of being alone and not feeling like nobody even want me. You know, it's just I don't like that feeling, so I'm not gonna do it to anybody else. But it's just hard, you know, just to being on the one side, you know, according to playing where it feels like you're the only one who's putting forth effort within your friendship, and it's like, dang, like, you know, like if it wasn't for me talking to you today, we wouldn't talk for months, and you know, it just hurts time to time, and just like Santo said, I do expect sometimes, and you know, this comes with learning, experiencing, and I want to hear about your take on that. What you were saying about you know expecting all that. So what you were saying?
So yeah, so that comes down to the same thing of, you know, just being you, but understand there's not going to be anybody. I haven't met anybody like you, right? So I could say you're probably not going to come across anybody like you. So you got to really get good at your weakness. And like I said, it's going to be your superpower because you're going to have both ends of the spectrum. Most people, you know, are not going there out of their way to help people. Most people are just self-centered, really self-centered, right? They got to work on their ego and things like that. You have the ego in check. The only thing you don't have is the how do I want to put it? You are struggling with you're struggling with getting validation for helping. You feel like when you help and somebody answers, that's like a gift to you. You get this gift, kind of like when my father, my mother, and when they would leave me with my Greek grandparents who didn't speak English when I was a kid, young, very young, and I'd cry for them every night, and I'd wait for them, but they gave me a toy every time they came home. So it was like my suffering got something. I got something for my suffering. But when they didn't come with a toy, I was crushed because my suffering wasn't validated, right? So I had to get over that. I had to not expect anything and get used to being with myself and understanding that, hey, it is what it is. If it comes, it comes. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So it's that getting rid of those expectations, I think, is going to be your thing to work on, right? Being okay with somebody not being great to you and knowing that that doesn't lower your worth at all. that actually heightens it. That you were actually out there. That you should be prideful. You should be you should be happy that you had the self-awareness, that you're at that level, that frequency, that you're aware enough to help somebody, that you see struggle in somebody, and that you got the balls to say, hey man, I'm here to help you, without, because I think a lot of it is you're not at the instance of that, you don't really know them that well when it starts off, so you're okay if they don't get back to you or whatever. But for the people that do get back to you, it's like, okay, you got them hooked. Now they should be with me because I'm with you. But nobody's going to be like that, right? That's what I'm kind of trying to say, if it makes sense.
No, it does make total sense. And the example you made, huh?
The trick is how we're gonna. That's why you got me, right? How we're gonna talk about. How we're gonna get that you past that point and into those levels of, where you can be really powerful and really help people and really not care what people say or think about you.
Yeah.
Be unwavering in your path, right?
Yeah, it took me a while to accept that, like when we had that conversation, I'm like, in my head, after we had the conversation,
you were upset, right? Because you never heard it back like that I said to you, I think. And it opened your eyes a bit. And you're still right in your respect, but you have to get the other end of the spectrum.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm like, after our conversation, I'm thinking like, nah, this, that, and the third. So when I looked at it from your perspective and how you thinking of it, and I'm like, maybe I am expecting something, because my whole eternal gift to myself, it's like when I help people, it brings me joy. When I get a feed response that I'm actually there and they like, okay, thank you, or whatever the case is, whatever they say.
A lot out of that, don't you? You get a lot out of that, don't you?
You said what?
You get a lot out of that.
Yeah, I really do. Like
we all do, but I think you do more. You're at a higher level of that, and that's why like it affects you more, right? And that's why you work a little harder, and that's why that's your superpower. That's why it's your superpower to be able to trust and love yourself and know that, hey, you're a person that helps other people. It doesn't have to be all the time, and some people aren't going to deserve your help, man. Trust me. Most people don't deserve your help, honestly. But it's going to be up to you to kind of understand that and fight through that. The hardest struggle is going to be, like I said, okay, another pop quiz. What do we start with? What is something that we talk about starting with to really ground ourselves, to really know ourselves?
Our breath.
Yeah, our breath work. We got to work on our breathing that centers you. And then we didn't talk about what you struggle with. I think we should. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, we can get
along
into
the same lines. It goes along the same. But if you're not, it's okay. We don't have to. But it does hurt you because you're still having your pains. The pains are still coming. And I think I strongly feel, man, the pains come from you just not being able to sit with yourself and work the breathing and be able to conquer those feelings when they come in and actually let them happen. Let them happen. Don't fight them, and work your breathing through them. And like I said, every time you do it, it's going to get a little better, right? At first, it's going to suck, right? But it's going to get better. Trust me. You're going to be able to deal with it more, and it's going to get to the point where you could talk about it, and it won't affect you, right? It won't affect you when it comes, and it'll happen less and less. You'll get those less and less. But right now, you have a little grip on it. You understand when they happen, how often it happens, but I think we're still on that path, and I'm still here with you forever, right? But we're still working on that.
Yeah, that's something I knew. See, like one of these days, right? One of these days when I had those attacks, I'm a FaceTime, and without consciously thinking, and you like, how do I say this? I definitely get what you mean by just like, what I'm saying, just letting it out, or just like taking it step by step. But instead of it being a step by step thing, it's full blast. You got certain settings on like a hose like in your backyard. Yeah. So instead of it being like, it's like, right? It doesn't have
everything at once, right? It's like unmanageable right away.
Right. So it's like I understand what you're saying, but that being that reality, it doesn't give me time to process it. It don't give me time to focus how I'm supposed to do in those situations. So it's kind of hard to decipher when it comes to explaining the situation because it's so different in seeing it than actually hearing it. Because it's like I'm trying to like control the hose, but it's like and it's like I want to slow it down. I want to let me slow.
Right?
You said what?
It's like blowing you away. It's overwhelming. It comes
Right.
fast and hard.
So like I get it. Like I get it. Like I gotta focus on. But I'm telling you, like sound. It's just like boom. Right. I can't even. I can't even brace for it. It's like a like right there. It's like it's typically nothing I can do to the end of it, and by then I'm passed out or just sleep, just being so exhausted. So it's like I can't process it. Like it's not impossible, but I can't breathe through it.
Duffy, thank you for sharing it. Are you my friend growing up, Duffields? Duffy? Or who are you? Thank you for sharing it though, by the way. Appreciate you sharing the live. Yeah,
Appreciate
I hear
you.
you, man. Like that is definitely what you got to deal with. And let me give you a scenario just to maybe, I don't know, it's not the same thing, but it's something that you can think about. So one of my goals, right, when I get in my depressions is I don't talk to anybody. I stay away from people. I have a hard time going out in public. I'm very like, I don't know if you want to say scared, but maybe I am. Yeah, maybe it's a good way of putting it. I'm scared. I'm scared, and I don't know what I'm scared of. It's like these false or fake things or whatever. Like sitting at the bank the other day, or not the other day, but I think I talked to you about this months ago, and I couldn't get out of the car. And it's like, I know I'm safe. I know everything's okay. There's not going to be somebody shooting me or anything like that, but it's just the world is there, and I don't know what the world's going to do to me or say to me. And that's just me not feeling good about myself and not knowing myself and having maybe a little bit of issues with myself at that time. Not feeling strong. Maybe I haven't been working out. Maybe I haven't been eating right. Right? Um, so remember, I don't know if you remember, but you might, maybe it was a month ago, maybe two, where I phoned you, where we talked, and I said, man, like, I got to do this. I got to find out a way to do this more often because I'm down right now, but I normally never phone anybody. But I was able to phone you, and you were like, man, that's so great that you're able to do that. Like, you made me feel really good, and we were talking. And then I was like, yeah, I'm getting this down. And then I got down again, and I talked to you after like a week or so, not talking. And you're like, man, why didn't you phone me? Man, I'm here for you. I know it. And I'm like, I don't know why. Like I definitely have to still work on it. I know you're there. I know you don't have drugs. I know you're safe. But just me personally, maybe I just didn't want you to hear me like that. Maybe, if you feel any different about me. Right.
Man. I understand that so heavily, man. Like I totally get it on so many different levels, right? Because in a sense, it's like I had to come to myself and be like, okay, nobody's just going to just call you just because you feel like you're there for them, right? They gotta actually feel comfortable or need it for you to be able to call them, right? And in some situations, they're not comfortable of doing that, so you have to accept that, right? You feel like you're everybody. Like this is just me talking to myself. It's like you feel like you're everybody else's help, but you gotta understand they gotta feel like you're their help to be able to need you like that. So when it comes to those situations, you be like, my bad. I totally get it because in those situations, you have to. Or not you, but you have to.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you do it, I'm like, that's my medicine throughout the day. I'm like, man, I'm here for my brother, and so let me get up. It's like that boost of energy or motivation. As soon as I'm there for you, or as soon as I'm doing something, and I know I'm there, and I know I can help. Like as soon as the phone call over, it's a boost of motivation, and it makes me forget all my problems. Within a second, soon as I'm like, man, boom, I'm there for my bro. All right, cool. I'm there for this person. And it makes me forget about it as soon as, because I'm just like, it's instead of the negative energy everybody takes, because some people use that angle to say, hey, you know, I have so much going on, I can't deal with what you have going on. But it's the opposite with me. It's like a positive energy instead of that. I would like to hear what you got going on.
You get strength out of that. Yes, a lot of people
Yep,
can't deal with that because it makes them feel bad about their lives, right? Or what they're going
exactly,
through. They don't want that to be real, right? Yeah, I get you, man. I get you. And
exactly.
we're all working on stuff, man. All of us. There's nobody that's perfect. I know a lot of times I preach some things, but it's just because I've been there. I know it. I don't want you to go through it. But if you do, know that you can get out of it because I have, right? And that's why it's like I'm not doing it to this is what you got to do. Like listen to me, but just I've been there. This is what works. This is what's kind of the philosophers have talked about. This is what I talk when I talk about loving ancient Japanese culture and Miyamoto Musashi, the ancient samurai, and his talks of the five rings and water being adaptable, ground being earth being grounding yourself, fire being able to have a little bit of power and strength and commitment and go after what you want, and all the five rings and void. There's there's earth, water, fire, and air, right? And then there's also the void, and the void is within. The void is you. The void is able to sit in your mind in your space. Have you watched any Black Mirror episodes?
Black Mirror. Oh my goodness, I was supposed to get into Black Mirror in 2024 around that time, and that's one of my like list of things I want to watch. Like I watch a lot of Netflix and series like that, but I watched probably one episode of it, but I didn't get too far into it. I need to watch it though.
So it's
That's
not
one
it's not
thing.
anything you get into. They're all like individual episodes, but there are
Yeah,
people that have done some fan lore on it that kind of combine the episodes, and it's pretty interesting. But there's one episode called White Christmas. White Christmas really got me. So White Christmas is where they duplicate your mind and they put it into a cookie, a little thing. So the one lady, she's a very she's alone, but she's a professional lady, very accomplished, has a nice house, but she's able to afford one of her cookies, getting her mind made into this cookie. So it's her own, she's talking to herself, like Siri is her kind of thing, right? And I can control her house and everything. And she goes to a restaurant and she gets toast a certain way for breakfast, and she hates how the toast was made because it was burnt in her mind, even though it really wasn't even touched with heat, but she wants it made a certain way. So now she has her own person making it, like this little thing, it's like an egg on her table that the main character of the show goes to set it up for her, basically. But the craziest thing is she's inside this machine. So there's another woman out there doing her life, but she's inside this machine. She just woke up in this machine now. So now she's freaking out. What the fuck am I doing? I'm in this machine. Like, where's going on? So her consciousness at that point is now in this machine. So there's another one of her, that same lady, freaking the fuck out. She's in this dark room looking at what she sees. And she's like, and actually the guy, the main character goes in there first to greet her. Hey, how you doing? Just letting you know, this is your new job. You're going to be working for yourself. You're going to be making the toast correctly, just how you like it. You're going to be opening the windows. You're going to be doing the alarm clock at the time you want to wake up. She's like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? I'm doing this that's my life. What do you mean I'm doing that? Right? She's freaking out. So what this guy does is he fucking does a little clock on the thing and fast forwards like 6 months. Goes back to her, say, how you doing? Was that 6 months? She's like, oh my God, fuck, I got to be doing something. I'm freaking out right now. Like, please give me something to do. And well, she wasn't ready at that time. She wasn't wanting what she wanted to do. Her job was just take care of herself, take care of the other self, right? Her real self. But she is real too. That's the thing. She's in there, real. Looking at herself and everything. But she's in this voided place. It's like kind of like when you close your eyes and you have a space there. It's all black, but there is kind of a space if you close them long enough. And anyways, it was really crazy show. So she ends up freaking out again. He put her in there for like 5 years. So she's going through this life in this void as herself. She doesn't have to eat. She's not hungry. She's not thirsty. She doesn't have to go to the washroom, but she's herself still. And she's shaking now when he opens it up again. Like this 6 year or the years that gives her takes 2 seconds, right? In real life. But for her, it took those whole 6 years. So she was in there alone for that time. When he opens it up, she's disheveled. She's under the table. There's a big control room table there, and she's shiveled. And she's, please let me do something. And then he teaches her the machine. This is the toaster. This is how you use this. And that created her to be this fucking zombie for this life of her creation, right? And that's what this guy does. He does that to different people's houses and makes sure that they're basically cracks their fucking their self. He gets to know the owner, he gets to know the real person, and then he does all the does whatever he can to crack the person to make sure it's a slave now. It's crazy. But that's not the whole show. That's just a bit of it. So anyways, he ends up in this winter place, a cabin with another dude. It cuts to that scene. He's in a cabin, he wakes up. The other dude wakes up and he's like, sees this guy and he's making a coffee and he's like, yo man, you've been in there for a while. Like, you want a coffee, whatever? And the guy's like, where am I? Where the fuck am I? He's like, oh, you're at your job. You remember we're out in the middle of nowhere. We're doing this work. He's like, really? He's like, yeah, you've been with me for months. Like, we're just chilling right now. It's Christmas. Here, have this food, have this. And the guy's like, I don't remember none of this. This is weird. And he's looking outside and it's fucking winter and this certain song keeps playing and it's weird, right? And then he's like, what's going on, man? And he's like, how's everything going? How's life, you know? And the guy tells him some stories and they start talking and get comfortable and they become friends. And the guy who woke up not knowing where he was ends up telling a story of him basically remembering his wife and him with his wife, and they get in a fight and an argument and finds out his wife is pregnant. And he was living in this world where you don't just get like you don't go to court to get whatever it is, like 500 meter distance, or can't go within, I don't know I can't remember what that's called, but you get that order to not go near somebody after like a violence or something. I'm missing words on that one, but yeah, so his real life, he's telling his real life, what he remembers of his life in this cabin, to this guy who apparently he's been working with for a while, but he must have just, he doesn't know. He just forgot everything, but he's like getting comfortable now with the guy. And he's telling him what he remembers about his life and everything, and about his wife or his ex-wife. And apparently like she cut him off. And whenever he sees her, she's static, because they all have these clips in their heads. They all have these things in their ears. So people can shut people off from seeing them and things like that. So he never gets to see his wife again, but he keeps like kind of tracking her. He sees that she's living at his father's house and goes by and she's all staticky still, but he sees the father. And then he sees like a staticky daughter, a staticky girl. He could tell it's a girl. And he's like, was that my kid? Right? Because it's around 9 months after they or 10 months or whatever. And then he keeps going back and watches his kid grow, but he can't see the kid. It's just a static thing of his kid. He can't see it. He goes up to it. He can't even go close to it because he can't get in trouble. But he's watching it from afar, this cabin. But his kid's in the static mode because it was the mother and the child both have the restriction on him. They get restricted, right? And he ends up doing some stuff and finds out on the news that his wife died, and because she's dead, he's able to see her face on the news, and he's like, whoa, this is wild. Like, what? He's freaking out. But then he goes back to see the kid, and the kid's Chinese. He actually sees the kid because the restrictions cut off, because the mom had the restrictions, not the daughter, but they came to the daughter when she was alive. So he sees the daughter, and she's Chinese. He's not Chinese, he's a white guy. They're both white. So there's a coworker of theirs back then, before they got in a fight and before she left, that was Chinese as well. And he obviously got together with the girl. The father's there in the cabin taking care of the daughter. The Chinese guy doesn't even know about it, right? But it was a really crazy story. He ends up, long story short, I don't want to kill it for you, but you got to watch it. It's really crazy. And there's another scene where that guy, the main guy in the movie, he's a pickup artist. He's helping people pick up people, like girls, the pickup artist kind of stupid shit, where it's like somebody's like really shy and stuff, and they end up having all his buddies watching this guy through his headphones, and he's like, go up to that girl. What do you mean go up to that girl? Yeah, just go up to her, man. I want you to say this. And he says it, gets denied, whatever. He's at a nightclub and he's paid this guy all this money, but they're all sitting there at their computers going, okay, they're trying to like be able to finesse this nerdy guy into like picking up a girl for him that night, because that's what they paid for, right? So they're all watching on their computers at home, wherever they are, and they're watching through his eyes because they got the connection, whatever piece. And she ends up meeting a girl. A girl comes up to her, goes up to him, and he's like, "Wow, you got you hear voices too? Like you're talking," because she sees him talking to himself, and she ends up being, I don't know. You got to watch it. I don't want to ruin it, but it's crazy. It's just crazy. It's one of the most eye-opening shows ever. You know what? It's on YouTube. The full version's on YouTube. You don't even need Netflix. Just look up White Christmas. It's incredible. Incredible. It got me thinking so much. But that's the void in Sun Tzu, is that void of being by yourself, like being locked up. That's why there's so much, because you got to think, like, what's the worst punishment they give you in jail other than killing you, right? Solitary confinement. It's a punishment. So we do it to ourselves. Why? Right? And it kills us. We need to be social. We need to be social, and we need to be ourselves, and we need to be confident with ourselves to be as social as we can be. It's human nature. That's what we got to do. We're leaving that behind now as a society. We have to get back to getting to know our neighbors. We're going to get back to hanging out with our neighbors. We're going to get back to working for our communities. Men got to start stepping up. Things got to start happening, right? But yeah, White Christmas, fantastic episode. My favorite, one of my favorites. There's a few on there that I could say are like top year 9s out of 10s, but White Christmas is a 10 out of 10. Oh shit, I'm looking at the screen right now and you're gone. You're not even, okay, let me get you back. Eli Miller 1. I'll get you back, buddy. I'll bring you in. Let me see how I could get you here. You got to request it, I think, because it doesn't say that invite beside your name on that one. Oh, there you are, yeah. Yeah, White Christmas, man. What a crazy episode. Crazy.
You hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, I was hearing the whole time. You weren't just. I was here.
Yeah, so that's
I just wanted you done with your story to tell me to bring back up. I was going through my settings, and I'm like, all right, cool. Permission to access to turn my camera on TikTok, and I accidentally clicked off the thing. And I'm gonna do that.
You got to build up the followers on that account, man. Put your face on that account. Start bringing some content on that account. Start sharing this live on that account, maybe. Start trying to get your followers up, guys. If you're watching this now, while we're live or in the future, try to get Neilion Miller 6. His Creeper account. Try to get him follow his Creeper account so we can go live when we're on this.
I got another account I post content on. It's like the content I post on there, it's like nostalgia, like it just like I don't know, it's like nerd stuff thing. I like
over 1,000 followers on there?
No, but I think I'll be able to go live on here.
Try to go on this live right now with that one.
All right, let me see.
Share that
And
way.
I'm
You can
trying
start
to find my camera on
sharing.
here, too.
What's the name on it?
It's called Anime Geeks.
Okay. Yeah, just let me know. Or just I'll send the invite.
Yeah, I just requested it. Let me know if you see it. Hopefully, I'll be able to turn my camera on too. Let me see.
Yeah, I got you. So you want people to follow that one then? You there? This guy's got 3 accounts. Like, what the fuck's going on here?
Yeah, I'm here. I just disconnected that one because it was gonna make a little echo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just did.
You got 3 accounts on there.
I actually got 4 accounts.
This is the account you want to go live with. Go check your things that you could do with your account. Shit. I spilt paint on this board too. I dropped paint on this board, man. Look here.
Actually, I'm about to go. Let me see.
Oh shit!
Look, what I'm about to do is I'm about to go live on that
keep
one.
talking, but I got a lot of paint. I got a lot of paint on here. You keep talking, but I got to go clean this up. Right back.
All right, I got you. Anybody want to come up? Let me know. You know what I'm saying? I'm open to any conversation, any evaluation, revelation, temptation, you know. Uh any conversation y'all want to bring up, any topics, you know what I'm saying? I can, you feel me? We come up here.
Are you able to
Uh,
invite people? Are you able to invite people? Does it allow you to invite?
I think on my other account, which I got my phone right here, so I can probably go on this account and do that.
Do it now. You can connect both right now. Have both connected right now.
Let me
Are
see.
you on with both right now? Let me see the screen. No, you got to get the other one back. Get the other one back and keep them both on.
Say that. Hold on.
Like somebody's here. We'll see if we can invite. Then I sent to invite somebody.
Let me see some. Let me see. Okay. I should be able to go boom. Oh, that's why. Okay, I understand. I have to go to here and do that. Okay. Anybody in the chat? Anybody in the chat, man? Hold on, let me see.
Santo Freedom will be back soon.
Let me see, because I can low-key turn my camera off. I go like this, boom. You go, boom. Studios. And then... Oh, okay. Okay, I understand what it is now. Okay. If I can get on this account, man, I almost got two. I didn't know I had that much. I didn't know I had that much followers. I ain't never been.
What?
Huh?
What?
Nah, I like no. Look, I'm not even trying to toot my own horn. I literally never pay attention to my follow account. Like,
Lauren, toot. You're tooting right now.
I'm tooting. All right, my bad. I'm tooting it. All right. Let me chill on the tooting it.
Listen. I want you to toot your horn. I want you to feel good about it. Tell me about it. What's happening?
I ain't gonna lie. I'm about to hit 2,000 on my man. I ain't. You feel me?
You mean the account that you can't come on here with?
Yeah.
Useless to me. I'm just kidding.
Nah, for real, it is. Though I wish I can get on here with this. I'm gonna figure it out though.
Message TikTok.
I put it in appeal because it said it was, man. I was trying to see what's going on. Oh man, I wish I could get a live on here. Wait, is it allowing me to do it? Wait. Nah, that's just that's just a regular post. All right, cool. Now I really want to get into a really deep conversation about something with somebody on here because I really love getting really deep in there. You know what I'm saying? Like
well, you gotta get.
You get what I'm saying?
I hear you.
Because I
see people pop up that you're able to invite them. If you see anybody pop up.
Yeah, I'm looking at them on the phone right now, just seeing like people coming in.
I'll be back in a few minutes. I'm just gonna fix this.
No problem. Nah, anybody who come across the For You, whatever the case is, y'all have something y'all want to talk about. Everything is open in topics. So like y'all come in here, see what y'all gotta say, opinion wise, or ask what y'all think about certain things, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I love just hearing other people's opinions about things, you know. Your own opinion can't really be enough because you just need other perspectives to form an opinion about something. So, you know, if you know, you know. So anybody come past with something I want to just question about or ask about, we'll get y'all the solidified answer and the correct one. You know what I'm saying? No BS. Let me know. Come on now. Let me know. If I was on my main, I'd probably get at least 10 people I know on here. Something like that. I need to start figuring out how to do that. Why my zipper keep doing that, man? Why my zipper keep doing that? I'm trying to like put it on so y'all can see me, but like it might be a thing. Hold on, let me look it up. Let me look it up, because if that's the case, then something gonna have to
What if,
put
what
me.
if, what if, what if what happened is I got that account blocked?
Mmm.
Does that happen?
I don't know. I mean, it might be the case. I'm looking it up right now. Let me see. Does let me see. Top live. Let me see. Control the guesses. Let me see. Oh, I think you can. I think you can turn it on. It says, yes, the owner of the TikTok Live does have control of the guest's camera, meaning that they can choose to enable or disable a guest's camera during live. So you can turn mine on.
Let me try it. Let me check.
Yeah, I think you can turn mine on. They say it's it.
I
I
tried
don't know
that,
what.
man. I tried that. Honestly, I tried that and it didn't work. Let me try again.
Oh dang!
Fuck's sakes, man. What the hell's going on? So you got to go to your Neeleon account. I gotta find it. Oh, I'm gonna invite some people that I see on here. Nico, I see. He's not watching right now, though. He might not be around. I'll invite him anyways. Nico's amazing. Nico's my Greek older brother. He's around. I love him. I'd like to talk to him again. There's some invites here that I'm gonna hit. See if they want to come on. I'm gonna invite your invite. Oh, I'm gonna invite. Yes, I can invite you. I think that's your number one account. Or no? Yeah, I invited it.
Hold on, let me see. Let me see. Let me see.
And guys, I know you're seeing what's going on with me. It happened slowly over this live. Those damn clip bandits got a hold of me again. Clips on my face. So guys, if you're not, if you got a beard, first off, if you have a beard, a beautiful beard that people get jealous of, clip bandits are going to come around and they're going to throw clips on your face. And sometimes you don't even see them. They're so small. They come around, they just put one at a time. You don't even feel it. It's so light, right? And over the past, how long we've been on, they've got me covered now. Look at this. I kicked them out.
Man, they really got you, man.
I found them and they kicked me out.
Oh my goodness, we gotta get them, man. We can't meet now. They can't do that to my.
Do this,
They
man.
can't do that to my brother, man.
And I'm gonna send a shout out to my little niece. And Charlotte's her birthday, March 1st. So happy birthday, girl! I miss you. I love you. And yeah,
Happy birthday!
send her a shout out. Birthday shout out. March 1st is her birthday. I'm the worst uncle ever. I'm gonna spend more time with you. As soon as I get my stuff going, as soon as I build my TikTok up, as soon as people follow me and I can start making some good money on my paintings and everything, trust me, I'm going to be the best uncle you ever had. Trust me. I'll be back home a lot. I'll come see you a lot. I'll hang out. Get to know your dad from the stories I tell him. Some amazing stories me and your dad had. My younger brother, amazing dude, amazing guy, best father I know, the best individual I know. Like just incredible guy as a man, as a father, you know.
What's his name?
His name's Anthony.
Shout out to Anthony. You know what I'm saying?
Big shout out to Anthony. And Charlotte, happy birthday, girl. Have a great birthday weekend. I know you are. I know my brother, I know your dad's got some good stuff lined up.
Happy birthday! You know what I'm saying? Well, how old
Well,
she
we're singing
turned?
now. We got to sing now. Okay. Charlotte. Happy birthday to you. Happy
Happy
birthday to
birthday
you.
to
Okay,
you.
practice my voice. La 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 la. I gotta do that. Do my singing classes. I gotta do that. You didn't know I go to singing classes, eh? I know I used to go to singing classes. So they make us do that at the beginning. You come in, you lay flat on the floor. I don't know why he does this. So I lay flat on the floor. He touches my butt, and I stand up. It's supposed to be to ground me or something. I don't know. I haven't been that long. I don't know much about music. And then he does the da la 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 la. I can't. I'm not really that good at it. And then you go do 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 do. So you got to get the highs. You got to get the lows. He's like,
Yeah.
I've never experienced anybody, and I've trained some of the top singers in the world. This guy like is expensive. That's why I got no money. I pay for him. So he's paid some of the top singers in the world, and or he's trained some of the top singers. And he's like, I've never seen anybody with the voice change. The voice. What did he say? Like the
Me.
no, it's not it. It's like this. Me, 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 me. Like you almost vibrate the ground. He's like, I can't believe the difference you have from your high and your low. So listen to this. Da, 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 da. How was it? La 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 la. I almost broke a glass in his place. He said he was
Really?
so impressed. I had to watch out. I could go higher even. I just don't want to wake up the wife and the dog, right?
Yeah.
Shit starts breaking in the house. But happy birthday. We got to sing happy birthday. Okay. So are we going to do it together? A cappella or what? You got did I bring out the drums? No, I don't want to do that. I want to do that.
Now it's all to you. What you want? How you want to do it?
Bring the guitar up. No, guys, I'm just kidding. I suck at singing, and I'm awful at music, but I love dancing. Dancing, I love. But I will sing for Charlotte because I love her. Okay. You're singing too? We're singing together?
Yeah, we can.
Okay, so 3, 2, 1. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. We got to start it again. You're not even with me.
All right. I got you.
It's going to feel like we're not even trying. Okay, so when I say 3, 2, 1, the next breath is happy, okay?
All right, I got you.
We're just going to practice. 3, 2, 1, go. Happy
birthday.
Jeez.
What's the delay?
I said 3, 2, 1, go, and then happy birthday. Okay, so
Okay.
we'll try that again. I think I said it wrong. 3, 2, 1, go. So 3, 2, 1, go. Happy birthday to
you.
Okay, we gotta get it, man. She's gonna be upset. Okay.
I'm sorry, Charlotte.
You're
I
like,
suck at singing.
Neilian, sorry, Charlotte. I should have brought somebody else on. Anyway. Okay. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Happy birthday to
you. Oh, God.
What the hell?
What's
You play sports?
Huh?
Sports and stuff? You're good at sports?
Yeah,
tempo.
I'm decent.
Why do you wait so long to say happy? Okay, 3, 2, 1, happy birthday right there. 3, 2, 1, happy. Like right there. It's like the same kind of 3, 2, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're not going to do the go. I think the go screws you up. 3, 2. So see the distance between 3, 2, distance between 2, 1. And then when I say 1, the same distance from there to get happens.
Okay, so when you do 3, 2, when you do 3, 2, 1, then I say happy.
Yeah.
Okay.
The same. Like I'm not gonna fuck around. I'm not gonna go 3, 2, 1. I'm not gonna like change it. It's 3, 2, 1. Okay. Right. 3, 2, 1. Happy birthday.
Okay, all right. I'm ready now.
Up, man. You're doing this on purpose. You're not that. You're smarter than this.
Okay, I got you. Let me lock in.
Guys, if you're just tuning in, we have some issues in Fort McMurray. We got people going around putting clips on people. It just happened to me. These little guys just got me. It's really hard if you're like, what the hell? How are they able to get so many clips on you? It's like when it happens to you, you just don't know. It happens slowly. It starts like 1-1. If you look at this earlier, I think they started early tonight. I don't even know. I didn't feel them, right? And then all of a sudden I went out for a little while and now I'm covered. So that's what happened. If you just want
Man, I do know that you have a lot more than usual. They really tore you up tonight, huh?
like under here even, man. Look at this.
Dang.
Like, I don't even know how many they got on me, but that's quite a bit. Anyways,
Man.
it's like they fall off in like 2-3 hours. It's just a little uncomfortable at first. Okay, so you ready now?
Yeah, all right.
Okay, we got to do this. 3, 2, 1. Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday
to
to
you. We're going with this
you.
one. Happy
Happy
birthday to
birthday
you.
to
We can't finish
you.
this one. We can't finish it. You're like an echo of me. We have to be on the same.
The same, but you switching tones though. You switching tones mid
I
happy.
can't help it. I'm a good singer.
You gotta like
I'm fucking
when you-
like
okay,
making
it's like
this an experience for her, right? It's my
Right,
daughter.
right.
It's my niece. I can't
Right.
help it. I'm one of the top singers. My coach said he's ever taught, and he taught some
right. Top singers in the nation. Yeah.
some
So-
stuff. Okay. Do you have to do any? Do you want me to do some coaching with you first? Yeah, let's do some coaching. Do a happy birthday for me. Just do happy birthday.
I got you.
Singing voice. Just happy birthday.
I got you. Happy birthday to you.
Okay, stop.
Happy-
Stop. That's perfect. We have to stay with that.
Okay,
Listen to me.
okay.
Listen to me. Yours was nice. Listen to me though. Happy birthday. To
Okay.
you. Hear that? To you.
Yeah.
I'm getting that
Yeah.
little bit of feeling in there.
Okay.
That's all you got to add, but you're pretty good too. Like, don't worry about
Let me
that.
see.
I got
Hold on.
a lot of lessons. So let's try again. 3,
All right, cool.
2. Okay, you said something when I was doing the 3. You can't say anything when I'm doing the countdown. Just so we're like on the same. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
You. Happy birthday, dear Charlotte. Happy
Not that.
birthday.
This guy's trying to take over the song.
What you
Now you're trying to
mean? No,
take over
that
the song.
was you. Wait, that was you.
Why are you trying to take over the song?
You gotta come on.
How many singing lessons do you have in your life?
Zero.
Exactly. Like, you're not leading the way here. You're not
Okay,
taking
so I'm
over the
supposed to
song.
just be the backup
You're
singer?
not taking over the song. No, we have to do it at the same time. We
Okay,
don't take over. You're
okay.
going, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, and then happy birthday, dear Charlotte. You're like, you're taking over. Okay, listen. We're just gonna say the same. We're just gonna say
Okay.
it sounds better when we're
Same.
at the same.
But hold on. But mind you, it's a little delayed. So I gotta I had to like time it. You feel what I'm saying?
Here we go.
You know what I'm saying?
You're on your creeper account. They got 2 followers. You got to be on your main account, and you'll probably hear better. Like, why can't we get you on your main account? That's the problem we're having right now. I'm gonna keep inviting it, and I don't know. Like, Jesus Christ, you're driving me crazy over here, man. And now I pushed something. I pushed the wrong thing. Now you screwed me up. Now I got the screen looks different, and jeez, man.
I don't know why my tone's so high when I sing that.
I invited that. I invited that the one with 2,000 followers. So I don't know why you can't come in.
Hold on, let me see.
I just canceled it because you're taking too long. I'll invite it again.
All right, let me see.
Invitation sent, invited. I'm gonna go with Nico again too, our Greek grandfather. Actually, probably my Greek older brother, but
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I try to appeal it like 40 times
let me
since I
click
do
on
not.
it. Maybe I got you some kind of way. You're a moderator. That one's a moderator. You should be able to just join. You're a moderator.
Oh, okay.
That one's a moderator. I don't think you need to be invited.
Well, I can just join. Let me see.
Yeah, you're a moderator. Manage guest info, live recordings. You could get a copy of the live recording. Join sub only live. Join sub only live. You got it clicked on. Join sub only live chats. You got it clicked on.
All right. Clicking on it right
Anybody
now.
know the problem we're going through? Is anybody watching that might know why he can't go on with his main account here, and only his creeper accounts could go on?
Well, no, I know why though. I know why. So when I first made the account, there was, when you play games back in the day, and they had like an age thing, you just click anything to
How
get
back in the
past.
day do you think? How back in the day are you talking here? Playing games right now, man. Kick your ass still.
So, oh yeah, you're gonna get schooled next
I've
time
been
you play.
playing with my experience in games. Are you kidding me?
Oh
I've
my
been playing
goodness!
games
Now,
since you weren't even the little thing inside. You weren't even created yet as a little thing the black lights get. The little thing the black lights get when we get a little messy. You know.
I'm beating you in Mario Kart and
Oh
Mortal
no, you
Kombat.
didn't. Mario Kart's my generation. You have no chance in Mario Kart. Unless you're
What?
doing some stupid modern day coding, you did some codes on it. That's the only way you beat me. That's the only way. If you like somehow fucking jailbroke the game or something, and I didn't know about it.
Oh! I hacked the game or I use mods. Okay, so I'm
Yeah,
okay. I'm a
that's
mod.
how you'd win. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, you'd code it somehow. Modern day shit.
Right. And
But I'll
I'm
play you. I'll play
devout.
you, even though you'll probably cheat. I'll play you still. What else though? What other games do you think you could kick my ass?
Okay, I got you. All right. Um, more. What's that one? Street Fighter. I'm destroying
Oh
you
my
in Street
God,
Fighter.
Street Fighter! You didn't just say that. Street Fighter. Which
I
one?
am really
Which one?
devouring you.
Which
It's
one?
all the Street Fighters, all of them, all of them.
There's no way. This thing's going in my mouth. There's no way. Street Fighters?
Yes.
My generation. I'll do Street. I would even do modern day Street Fighter. I'll go Street Fighter Marvel. And I'll play with fucking, like, who's the worst person in that game? Name the worst. That's who I'll play with, and I'll beat you.
You'll get destroyed. You will
Nine out
get.
of-
It wouldn't even be fair. It wouldn't
Okay,
be
if we're
fair.
gonna play 100 times, you might win. Actually, 1,000 times. If we play 1,000 times, you might win once because I'll let you because I'll feel bad.
Oh, okay. Okay. Ryu the best, one of the best. The three best characters on there is Ryu and the girl with she has like a blue dress on. I forget her name though. Ryu those two.
Chun Li.
Yeah, I think so. I think it was
You don't even
Chun-Li.
know the names. Huh? You got schooled, man. On television.
But I didn't play Street Fighters on on the game. I played it in the arcade. The real deal. Like playing on the arcade, playing people.
You don't
like,
even know what an arcade looks like. They made the arcades. The arcades that you went to are like nostalgic arcades. Like tried to make them look like our arcades. You know what I'm saying? I was in the real arcades. There's no arcades that were made like an arcade as long as you've been born. Sorry, they got rid of them.
They did.
They're making arcades now to look like those ones. They're not real. I don't know how to break it to you.
Well, the games are still there.
Our
You
arcades
can
with smoking. Did you ever have smoking in your arcades?
no.
See? Arcades, you'd fucking get cancer as soon as you walked in. There's smoke. You had to clear, not just when you start with somebody, they're smoking right beside you. You had to clear the guy's ashtray that was on before you. He had ash everywhere.
You're talking
you
about
started smoking
that.
at like 9 or 8 years old back then, just because you wanted to be for the arcades, basically, because there's so much around, right?
Oh, I understand what you're saying about the feeling. Yeah, I honestly I love y'all arcades back in the day. Like I loved it. I probably been there. I've been like one of them once, but never been like consistent. But I've been to
I accept your apology.
I've been to I played like a lot of people in arcade. Like Street Fighter, I was the king. Like we did king.
Were you like winner stays on kind of thing?
Yeah,
And
like I was on
the other people pay for your next game.
Yeah, so I was
Yeah.
basically I was on a vacation in Tennessee and what's it called? It's called Aber. It's called it's not Bourbon. It's a vacation spot where there is a section where it's like a ton of arcades. So when I went there, There was a bunch of kids, including my family, my cousin. We went there and I went on there first, and me and my cousin 1v1 like 4 times, and as we kept 1v1 it, a whole bunch of people, including like adults, kids, whatever the case was, like kind of like seeing us play because of how intense we was, and I was spanking. Da, 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 da. Next, da, 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 da. Next, and it was so fun. It was like everybody was around. It was like, oh, it felt like the old days, and I wasn't even at the old days, like I wasn't even alive in the old days, and it felt like the old days. Do your homework, You feel what I'm saying?
How many people are watching right now?
Three people.
So everybody put a cap.
No.
Everybody put a cap in the chat. He's totally lying.
Put a cap.
Put a cap.
I need to wear a hat.
We gotta see it. We gotta see it. But no, man, our kids are cool like that for sure. Like, I love it, man. People watching and they're getting crazy. Like, well, how do you do that combo? Like, oh, kick it out. And then they want to play you. They try to like figure out your routine, and then you're too good.
Yeah.
Routine for everybody. You know where the fighters' weak spots are, and then you see what they're doing, and what they might be spamming. Certain like attacks.
Yeah,
bro. Fucking comeback for that kind of attack. That's like,
No,
that's where I'm at. I'm like basically like, I don't know who's like Magnuson. He's like the best chess player. I'm like that for the games, right? For those games, like
right.
Magnuson, like 2, 3, 4, 5 moves ahead, kind of thing.
Yeah. No, I do that too. Like especially because like I am the best. When I learn something quick, oh my goodness, it gets so dangerous. Like whether if it's a game, a sport, a board game, and then if I learn something quick,
oh, here we go. Here we go.
Huh?
Here we go with the sport. Just learn it quick. Here we go. Caps in the chat. Can put the caps.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so what sports do you learn quick? Like, what sports have you learned like right away, like quick? When you
baseball, I learned really quick. I didn't.
Oh yeah. Explain to me your first time. Explain to me your first time playing baseball. What happened?
I explained. I was in conditioning. We was running. We was doing suicides back and forth. Or I can't say that. We was running back and forth. And
I got that, man. That's funny.
But we was running back and forth, and we started to learn how to throw.
Oh, so hey.
What's up?
We still have to do happy birthday to Charlotte.
Oh.
Did we finish the song? Did we finish the song?
I can remember.
We may have finished. Yeah, maybe we finished. We'll try it again. It was shit. We got to practice. Her birthday is not actually until March 1st, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we got a couple days. Saturday, I think Saturday they're actually doing a party for her, so maybe we should practice for Saturday. Do it on Saturday.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll tell my brother to put it on while they're at the party, and then they can watch us live. But we gotta have our shit together, so maybe off camera.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what you've been doing. Not it, man. It's not.
It's like I don't know. I start off high and then I go. I don't know. I ain't seen happy birthday since like.
That's what it is.
You said what?
You just try to take over.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, I gotta go. I love you all.
Yep.
Take care. See you later.